Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 7 of my mini playthrough of the For Rent expansion pack. And if you are returning, welcome back. And Sunja is out here, so we are going to go talk to her, try and befriend her a bit more. It's now Thursday morning. We're going to send her alone. We do have to install an upgrade for our work task. I didn't see if we got paid more than the 20 simoleons. We're trying to help with her relationship with the other tenant in the place. So we're gonna brighten day, and then we're gonna go here, and we're gonna ask about rental conditions. What I've heard, which I don't remember if I said, is that this commend tenants is what can trigger the adoption drive and the charity drive. I don't know if there's other things it can do, but I don't really feel like having that. What we're really trying to do is handle an emergency event, which I think we've had already, because I think the electrical event, and I can't recall if we had the water one. I know they had that in the live stream, but those ones I think are emergency events. I feel like maybe we did have a water one. So okay, well, let's see if he got anything. He's got getting away with it, but that looks like it's expiring. I don't know what we supposedly failed to address. Okay, so this is what we just got. Elite property owner from asking about rental conditions. The tenant is thoroughly enjoying their experience in this residential rental and is overflowing with positive feedback. So that's good, given they had a tenant revolt the day before. So it's good that they're not revolting anymore. But we have stairs here. Well, maybe I don't know if we can ask him. Deep conversation. He was gardening, actually. Swap. Oh, he looks like he's angry. Can we calm him down? He was the one who was deep conversation because he was stomping there. Is he angry? No, he's confident. Okay, well, confident is better than angry. That's good. And no, I don't want you to be neat. No, that's not what I want. I'm curious if we have, so we can ask about rental conditions because we already asked the other tenant in the same unit. So I had him bestow empathy. Oh, he's materialistic. I think I knew that. I think maybe Fern knows that. So I built an extra apartment here, which I haven't converted to an apartment yet, but I think I will. But I wanted to do that. I wanted to show that as opposed to doing it afterwards. So it's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, which is, I think, what they started with. Oh, so we have an owner grace period. The lease length cycle for 2 Rakoya Rockside has reset, and a temporary grace period is in effect until 9 a.m. on Friday. Each time a lease length cycle completes, a grace period will start at 9 a.m. the following day and last for 24 hours. During this time, the property owner is able to evict tenants or raise the rent without impacting the unit's rating. Well, that would be kind of nice if we could, because we did a lot of expansions of it. That says it's for 2, but is it for all of them or is it just for 2? Okay. Well, let's see it. So the rent per day is $250, and oh, I see we have to put this back in place. I don't know how we can get this up higher. I thought it was better, and I think it's gone down. So that's the only one I really care about, to be honest. And we had that before, so I guess we have to reinstate that. And I don't know what their rent... I don't know if it... Okay, that just doesn't show anything about them. I don't know if they'd be okay with us raising the rent. I think we're going to just leave the rent as it is. I have heard in just a video where this justly evict doesn't work. I don't want to evict them anyways, but that's what I've heard. So we're going to do that. Well, what I was going to do is convert this to a 3rd unit. So this is not going to be shared anymore. We're going to create a unit and it's going to become 4, as is this, but the outside area is going to continue to be shared. So that is now for Rakoya Rockside, and it has it has the basics. It's very similar to what the downstairs started, except for probably the bedrooms are smaller, just because I didn't have as much space. I could have taken space from here, but I preferred not to, so I didn't. Because the bedrooms are big enough. They're fine. So I'm curious what it says about that particular one. So we're going to go back into live mode, and now we can't see it anymore. And so now we have to break in. I guess we can't visit because no one's in there. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, I forgot. I meant to actually upgrade. I think I need to still upgrade the heat thing to be fireproof, but we can do that after we have a tenant move in. So if we scroll down here, because we need a third unit for the final tier of this, so I thought let's just get, and now this is down. Why is it going down? So we're gonna say no trash overload. It is a medium, but it's luxury for these and fancy for that. And we're gonna make it 150. But we're gonna see who's available and maybe adjust the rent accordingly. So, well, it's not really set for infants in this particular, but they would be willing to pay it. We have an elder, an adult. I kind of prefer an adult. And this, I think, yeah, there's not enough. We have 2 beds and 1 bath, and they need 4 beds. They'd be okay downstairs maybe, but not up here. So we're going to take this one, and we'll keep our rent as it is. And, okay, so we now have a third one. Lease renewing soon. Oh, that's what these ones are, and this one is just here. And it has been updated. Okay, all right. So now we can visit the unit. But we won't do that right now. Oh, there's our tenant. I saw them come out as I rushed down. It's, okay, we should probably come here and do a, we know him, supposedly. Do we just know him by default? Because he, it's, ask about day. Why don't you go talk? Why are you sad? Relatively distant from missing Tomarani community. And let's discuss neighborhood changes. All right. That's probably paparazzi. Why you should go to school. Why aren't you going to school? I didn't even notice that you were still here. Just because I said I wasn't going to go. So, yeah. So now much of this is covered up downstairs, though the pool is sort of still exposed. Some of it. Half in, half out. And, yeah. Anyways, so we're just kind of waiting for this emergency event to happen. So, if, oh, I can't really visit till the day is over. So, if that happens, or something's happening, I'll be back. Well, we have an explosive malfunction. That sounds pretty serious. That sounds like an emergency event. So we're going to go try and handle that, making sure everybody's on the right aspiration. Though she's about to go to school. Not sure how that's going to work out. But let's, he's, you know what? Who's doing the least? You can come here. You're going to transportalate here because I think this is 3. I always have a hard time remembering. But I'm going to look here. And this is 3. Yes. 4, 2, 5, 2. Did I get that right? No, I think it's supposed to be 3, 2, 4. I think it's 3, 2, and 4, 2. Anyways, I'll have to edit that. So we're going to come here and visit the unit. Actually, before I do that, I want her to transportalate there because otherwise they walk down and then they send a loan. And she's probably going to come home as soon as we travel. That's the downside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the gathering because maybe that might help with it not actually happening. So we are now going to visit the unit, but we are only going to take Sebastian with us because she is again not going to school. Well, maybe we'll bring her with us and then send her to school. So off we go. I'll be back. Well, we're here and we need to replace the faulty stove, oven, or grill. I think that's all. We could try and repair-o it and see if that works. Oh, you gotta knock on the door. Oh, maybe you don't. And that's done. I love my spellcasters. Obviously, we could have replaced it. I'm on the wrong thing. Become good friends with the tenant. Oh, let's become good friends. Well, maybe it doesn't count for the ones we're already good friends with. So that's not so good. So I'm going to just take him back home so that she can go to school. And then we'll see if we can call one of the tenants we're not good friends with over to try and work on that with at least Fern and Sebastian. So I'll be back. So here is our upstairs tenant. So we're going to tell a joke about Sunset Valley. She's off to try and make some drinks, as they do all the time. So appreciate strong bond with Otis. Gossip about video game pros. I'm just looking. She does work today. She should be getting the call. I didn't have her become playful. Describe new idea, which we can actually start our gathering now. Gonna work from home. So we need to do stuff I don't like again. I'm thinking the getting playful is probably the better of the two. We're gonna ask about favorite author. She's already good friends. The only one I think I know for sure. You're not. You need to do a friendly introduction. Actually, maybe we should end that gathering. And do a Tomarani introduction and see. I don't know if it's going to be the same where if you get too close it doesn't count. And it says become good friends as opposed to be good friends, which is why it's maybe not counting. Why is this an awkward encounter? I really dislike that. You know, if you have a couple talking with someone else and they're just talking. Why is that awkward? It shouldn't be. Seriously. Okay. She got hers completed somehow. She became good friends with a tenant. We haven't. You haven't either. Well, did you do that introduction at least? No, you haven't. Can you at least get yours done? Yes, you got yours done. So you are inspired. So you got that done. So that trait we'll look at in a second. I get him doing some other stuff so he's away and it's not an awkward encounter anymore, which is kind of what I am, wanting to avoid. So we have to experience sped up cooking. That's not. Nope. So we're going to have her try and... I don't think she's good friends with him yet. I'm not going to flirt. My goodness. Stop even suggesting that. Gossip about video game pros. Okay, bye-bye, Sebastian, for now. This is causing it to be an awkward... Oh my goodness. She's not flirty, is she? No, she's inspired. I don't even... Anyways. Friendly, compliments. Well, I already did that. Compliment outfit. Share cooking secrets. Share mixology secrets. Share expert fishing tips. I mean, I don't think we're good friends yet, are we? I know it's pretty high, but... Okay, we got just royalties. Nothing special. I'm gonna look here and see if he is considered to be... Well, she got nosy. We will embrace it's a change. I think this is gonna just add it. It's not replacing one. So that was kind of why I was doing some of those things. And she got that done. So let's take a look at the trait. that we get from that. So now she has nosy. Home manager Maven. From completing the 5-star property owner aspiration, Fern is more successful solving tenants' emergency and maintenance events, builds stronger relationship with tenants, and has increased ratings on earned residential rentals. Did that help us? We're still 4, I have to say. Anyways, we've got that. Now, the other one that I haven't looked at the other 2 aspirations, and one of them requires you to be a tenant. So that's obviously not going to work, and we're not going to, but we can take a quick look at what, that you need to do. You have to live in a residential rental. So you have to have, so it doesn't count to live in a residential rental as the owner, because we're living in a residential rental, but we're the owner of it. But you have to have the property owner visit your unit. So, okay, we obviously can't do that. Fix something during an emergency or maintenance event. Host a neighborhood potluck or pool party event. Use an amenity in a shared space for the seasoned tenant. That's the second here. And then for the final one, achieve gold in neighborhood potluck or pool party event. Become good friends with your... I don't know if that's become. You know what I mean? Become... as opposed to be. We were already good friends with some of our tenants, and that didn't seem to count. So perhaps if they'd come over, it might have then registered it. I don't know. And then successfully break a unit rule. So obviously we can't do that. But let's just take a look, even though I normally don't do deviance aspirations. She did just get that nosy. So let's take a look at what this is. It's discover secrets, snoop for secrets, eavesdrop on Sims. And then superior prior, confront a sim with a secret, keep a secret, discover secrets by eavesdropping, break into a home, find a tiger inspector badge. And then blackmail a sim. Well, I'm not so keen on that one, but you know what? Snoop for secrets. Why don't we try and do a little bit of this? And we also have our failed pool part. Well, failed in that it was glitchy. It actually was a gold, but we'll try and do that. But I will be back. Maybe we'll head over to the night market. Actually, one place we can try and do this is at the night market. And the other thing is I do want to go over to the tiger sanctuary for Misty. So there's that pub there, or bar or whatever, nightclub, lounge, whatever it is. We could try and do that there too. So I'll be back. We are home from school, and we are going to have Misty visit the Sulia Tiger Sanctuary. And the other 2 things we can do after hours, but we can't do that once it gets too late, whenever that's going to be. I don't know if it's 6 is the time when it ends and the other one starts, or what. And once we're finished with exploring, we'll see what pop-up we get. We will view that. And hidden tigers. The distant sound of tigers roaring filters through the dense trees, but Misty is unable to spot any. Squinting and squirming to get a better view, they're still nowhere in sight. The tigers seem to be doing their thing, so she should too, and try to enjoy what is around. So we're going to kick back and listen to the tigers. And let's see what happened with that. Misty closed her eyes and listened to the tigers in all their glory, soaking in the various sounds of nature. It's important to remember that these are wild creatures. Besides, she heard somewhere that if you can see the tiger, you're on the dinner menu. So maybe luck was actually on her side. Okay, so she's not finished. But one thing that happened is I had previously, and I just actually forgot about it. I had Fern rummage for marbles, and she got this Princess Cordelia's lost marble that's worth 2,500 simoleons. So I don't know which ones, how many we've got of the marbles. Let's take a look. And she is supposed to get them more easily because of her trait for completing that aspiration. So that's rare. And there is another rare one. And I don't remember that El Bandito being worth 2,500. So all the rare ones are not that expensive. And so we are actually short quite a few. We're 2, 4, 6, 7 that we're we're short on. And obviously we haven't got any more tassels, which I would have to take them exploring and whatnot and see if we could get that. But one of the things we were going to try and do was spying a little bit. With her, she has to snoop for secrets, which might not be the same as... It is not spying. You have to poke around another Sim's belongings to uncover secrets. Try snooping through trash cans, dressers, beds, desks, mailboxes, or bookshelves to start out. So we can probably visit as opposed to having to break in. Select the front door and eavesdrop or interact with mailboxes. Same things for discovering the secrets. So this is just snooping. You don't have to be successful, obviously. And then eavesdrop. Select another Sim's front door. So they're all going to doors. So actually coming here wasn't really very useful. And choose the eavesdrop. Or you can find 2 Sims who are having a conversation and choose the eavesdrop option in the friendly social categories gossip menu. So maybe we shouldn't have done what we were doing. They were talking, I think. So that was spying. So friendly. I don't know if we can do it because we don't know him. Do we know her? We can seek advice from Elder. So it's under friendly, gossip. So we can pry for secrets. Is that the same as eavesdrop? No, it's not. It's not. We're going to try prying for secrets, but I don't think that's going to do it, to be honest. I don't know. No, that was because they're not talking. I thought they were talking to each other, honestly. I thought they were talking, so we need to find 2 Sims talking to each other and then try and see if we can eavesdrop. And I don't know that they're talking to each other. So I think I have to figure that one out a little bit better. It's definitely not happening here. So did she finish? She is done and she's viewing that statue, and then she needs to go. She's done that, so now we got the Great Mother, which we already had seen that, so I'm not going to read it again from when they had done it. So I'm going to try and find the cave again. No, it's like along the water somewhere. Here it is. We just followed it along. So she's going to go explore, and we'll see what pop-up she gets. But while she's exploring, there we go. We're going to have him come and dig in the sand pile and hope he has more luck because he's actually completed the aspiration for Tomarani, which is supposed to make it easier. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. I wonder if we can still go to if it's still open. We're going to try and visit that and see if we have any more luck because of the fact that he has that trait. Not the trait. The reward trait for completing the aspiration is the trait. And so they are open. So they must be open till 6. Okay, so... Oh, but this is Misty. Did you hear that? Misty's eyes struggle to adjust to the cave's darkness. So we've done this before, and we've taken a deep breath and listened. So we're going to actually call out into the darkness and see if it's any better than... I think we've done the other one twice and not had any luck. So Misty's call reverberated across the cave. The source of the mystery sounds is revealed. Bats, the once sleeping creatures, begin to flutter about and in one giant synchronized mass swoop down a passageway into the darkness. Relieved and unharmed, a new sound fills the air. Laughter. Can you believe I thought I heard whispering ghost? Misty is left feeling a little silly and in awe of the cave's many secrets. But we have this from the sanctuary. The distant sound of tigers. So it's the same one, actually. So we're going to look up and watch the birds just to do something different. Tigers or no tigers, Sebastian really made the best of his day. There was plenty of other wildlife to see. Looking through the tree tops, he saw birds of many colors, small monkeys, and even some cool frogs. Maybe the tigers will come out tomorrow. Did he get anything? Did he actually find anything in there, like some frogs? Or did he just see them? He's done. Okay, well, that's kind of it. He got through that. My guess is it's Oh, because it's 5:59, we could go back in, but I'm not going to. We're going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!